Hello, and welcome back to the Creator's Guide to Successful Manifesting. I am your host, M.L. Lewis, and today's focus is on how judging others creates mental blocks. The first thing to remember is I am the only presence acting here. You know, there is a biblical scripture that says, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." Now, everyone has their own feelings and beliefs when it comes to religious doctrines. As I stated in a previous recording, I am neutral, in particularly when it comes to the Bible or any book, because I always take from it only the information that works for me, that raises the frequency, raises my awareness. And this is one of them. Judge not lest ye be judged. It just means in normal conversation or our language or our terms of expressing that don't judge other people because you're judging yourself when you do so. It is very effective for this topic and the belief that I am the only presence acting here. So it makes sense to me that if I judge a reflection of myself as the other person or another person, I am only judging myself because I am the only presence acting here. When we create stories or have thoughts in our mind or sit around thinking or gossiping about something that someone is possibly doing to me or something that someone has on or anything that places judgment on the other person that's over there, which really, again, and I can't say this enough and the reason that you may hear me be repetitive is because I need to get it and I need for others who hear it sometimes and then it goes away when you go on your day. No, we need to get this so that we can all operate from this oneness awareness, if that's what you're wanting. But we really just took on the belief that a reflection of my inner light that stands over there as the other person is doing something to me. But I literally just judge my own self. It's literally like looking in a mirror and pointing the finger at yourself. You look in a mirror and you say, "I don't like you," or "You're ugly. Your dress is not pretty. You smell. You're fat. You're not as good as we are. You're not a part of our group. You're not a part of our clique." You're doing this to yourself. When you think that you are literally pointing your finger at someone over there and you're talking about them, you're gossiping about them, you're making fun of them, you're joking about them, that is your own soul. That is energy within your body. That's why you can go to sleep and dream about somebody and literally see that person in your dreams, because that person is you. Every person is you. So this is why judge not lest ye be judged, or stop judging other people because you're literally judging yourself, is real. Judge not lest ye be judged. Judging others are reflections of our own inner light that appear as other people. Again here, any person that you're seeing in your vibrational field, it is a reflection of your own inner light. It is a reflection of your soul. Like I stated in another recording, I could literally call a person's name out that's close to me, and I could feel within my body, a certain part of my body vibrating. So This is how gossiping, talking poorly about others, judging by perceiving others from the ego perspective, it causes blocks, mental blocks to really stop your manifestation or warp your manifestation. First, when we judge others, we are unaware of our true nature, which is, I am the only presence acting here. So right there, as soon as we decided that I'm going to turn my nose up at this person or I'm going to talk poorly about this person, you just created, in that moment, you lost the fact that you are the only presence acting here. You lost your creator awareness. Now you're operating from the ego awareness that those people over there are doing something to me, as from the oneness awareness, the one creator awareness that says I am the only presence acting here. I am beautiful. I am loving. I am kind from every perspective. I am healthy from every perspective. I am beautiful from every perspective. We must clean up everything that could possibly be the reason for blocks in manifesting. This is how gossiping, talking poorly about others, judging by perceiving others causes blocks. And I think I said that. But first, when we judge others, we are unaware of our true nature, which is I am the only presence acting here. We warp our recreation. If you're trying to create a joyful reality and are seeing reflections of you in the faces of others judging you, it's because somehow you are in vibrational harmony with that which is reflecting back at you as people, places, and circumstances and environment. All you have to do is ask yourself, who have I secretly or openly talked poorly about, turned my nose up at, gossiped about, and have decided that they are a terrible person? If we can track that in our mind, or if we can track it, where did I do this? Ask yourself, have I done something to cause this vibrational reflection in my field? Why am I seeing people looking at me with judgmental eyes? Why am I dealing with somebody coming to me telling me somebody is saying something about me? Who have I gossiped about? Who have I turned my nose up at? Even if I didn't do it, even if I was watching a show that was vibrating with that energy, because we tend to watch shows that are, just FYI, we're going to do one about that. Certain television shows are mental programs. That's what they call it, programs. We have to be careful what we're putting in our vibrational field. So even if you were not guilty of gossiping about somebody or talking about somebody, and you're just not that type of person, but you're still experiencing those vibrations, what are you watching on TV? Because if you're watching a show that shows people arguing, gossiping, talking about people, just doing the same thing, and you're vibrating with that vibrational energy, even though you may have not said nothing, your emotional field is vibrating with it. It's feeling it. And that's what we do when we watch television shows or watch any show. You have to try to pick stuff with a high vibration, with a high frequency of well-being, if that's the direction you're going in. But if you know this is something that's causing your frequency to feel kind of low, it's blocking you from giving your very best to being an ascended master of manifestation, or a great master manifestation, or the master presence of creation for your electromagnetic field, then you have to put a stop to it. You have to clean it up, because that television watching is very powerful. You have to be careful what you're watching. If they're vibrating at a certain level, you're vibrating at a certain level. If you're watching shows about people getting murdered and killed, guess what? You are vibrating at that field. And then when you start seeing stuff like that going on in your electromagnetic field that's a little too close to home, you have to think, what am I doing? Why am I seeing this? Why has this happened? We have to take the stand that I am the only presence acting here. Other than that, we're going to keep blaming outer energies, knowing not what we do. So, gossiping, judging, talking about people, you're not hurting those people because I am the only presence acting here. You're hurting you. You're hurting your vibrational field. You're hurting yourself. You are not hurting some being that's outside of you because they can't feel it, but you can. Why? Because I am the only presence acting here. You may get you a little laugh on, but know that that's coming back at you. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. There's another one right there. Why? Because I am the only presence acting here. And if I treat the other that's reflecting back as me in a negative way, then I'm going to experience that either from them or from some other reflection of myself, because now it's in my vibrational field. Now I've given that to the I've vibrated with that. I'm saying I want that. So again, just keep in mind here, when we judge, gossip, talk about, lie on, and wish ill will on others, you are literally causing more chaos and harm to your own reality, to your own vibrational body, for you and only you to keep experiencing, since you are the only presence acting here in your field of vibrational activity. It's literally, again, like looking into a mirror and saying, I can't stand you, I'm stupid, I'm very negative, or whatever word you are saying towards other people. However, you're turning your nose up and looking at other people, you're doing it to yourself. You're causing that vibrational energy to go into the electromagnetic field and rise up as a materialization that you've created somehow in your reality that's going to be very unpleasant for you. This causes blocks because if you are trying to manifest and you are vibrating on a toxic frequency, guess what? You may get that manifestation, but it's going to be a reality that reflects the manifestation right along with all the toxic activity that you putting in your vibrational field. It reminds me of cooking. I used this analogy before. If you're cooking your favorite dish, you're not going to add ingredients that cause the dish to be nasty or disgusting to the taste. Well, our vibrational field, it's sensitive to the highest degree. What you put in it will cause certain experiences and realities to materialize into view. I am so grateful and thankful that I am aware that I am the only presence acting here, there, and everywhere. I am all and all. I am so grateful and thankful that I am the only presence acting here, there, and everywhere. I am all and all. I am so grateful and thankful that I judge no one and no one judges me. I am so grateful and thankful that I judge no one and no one judges me. I am so grateful and thankful that I maintain my thoughts, feelings, and words free from all criticism and judgment. I am so grateful and thankful that I maintain my thoughts, feelings, and words free from all criticism and judgment. I am so grateful and thankful that I am enfolded in the power of intelligent infinity love, light, love, and I maintain my thoughts, words, and actions free from all criticism and judgment. I am the master presence of my complete self-control. I am the master presence of my complete self-control. I recognize that to judge others is literally like looking in the mirror and judging my own self. I recognize and acknowledge that to judge others is literally like looking in the mirror and judging my own self. I will experience it. I am all and all. I am all and all.